Have you ever wondered about the potential to treat genetic diseases by silencing the genes that code for their protein? Well, scientists have explored a way to do this using siRNA technology, a process that follows the fundamentals of genetics that are often covered in introductory level biology and genetic courses. Today, we will explore Inclisiran, the first siRNA therapeutic. Before we begin, it is important to understand what exactly siRNA is. siRNA is a double-stranded, non-coding RNA molecule. siRNA stands for small interfering RNA, but is also referred to as silencing RNA and short interfering RNA. It is quite similar to miRNA, having well-defined structure composed of around 20 to 24 base pairs. The structure of siRNA has hydroxylated 3' and phosphorylated 5' ends. siRNA is a type of RNA that has the potential to turn off specific genes which prevent their subsequent products from being formed. When a cell is forming proteins, copies of the DNA are made, which are referred to as messenger RNA, also called mRNA. This mRNA is then translated into protein. siRNA is able to silence or turn off genes by interfering with this process. siRNA binds to a molecule called the RNA-induced silencing complex, which causes the mRNA that matches the siRNA to be cut up. By doing so, this prevents the mRNA from being translated into their subsequent proteins. That being said, scientists have explored many potentials for siRNA. One of the most recognized uses is as a therapeutic tool in treating diseases caused by abnormal gene expression, such as cancer. To do so, scientists have looked to design siRNA molecules that target the specific genes of interest in order to potentially treat the genetic diseases.
One of the most recent and advanced discoveries in the field of siRNA is the drug Inclisiran. Inclisiran is a drug developed by Alliya Pharmaceuticals used to treat hypercholesterolemia and clinical atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Due to the new and advanced nature of the drug, Inclisiran is an injectable. It is important to note that although Inclisiran produces desirable effects, it does not replace lifestyle change. Exercise and diet are always good ways to reduce your risk of disease, heart attack, and stroke. Most recently, combination therapy of Inclisiran and other drugs such as statins has also proven to be an effective treatment and therapy for these diseases. What is Inclisiran used for? It is used for hypercholesterolemia. Hypercholesterolemia can be attributed to or caused by lifestyle factors, unhealthy diet, smoking, lack of exercise, or having an underlying condition such as high blood pressure or diabetes. The disease functions as a lipid disorder, causing your low-density lipoprotein, or bad cholesterol, levels to be too high. This bad cholesterol tends to stick to the arterial walls, contributing to the development of clinical atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. A buildup of cholesterol will eventually lead up to a buildup of plaques in the arteries. This may lead to severe consequences such as a heart attack or eventual stroke.
To understand how Inclisiran works, we first need to delve into the function of a protein called low-density lipoprotein, or LDL. LDL normally binds to circulating cholesterol and becomes LDL-C. The LDL-C is then able to enter hepatocytes to undergo cholesterol breakdown. And once the cholesterol is broken down, it is able to be distributed to other cells in our body. However, there is a gene called PCSK9 that produces the PCSK9 protein. This protein blocks the LDL-C from entering the hepatocytes, and instead, the LDL-C remains in the bloodstream, and this could result in high cholesterol. So to prevent this from happening, the drug Inclisiran uses siRNA technology to target the PCSK9 mRNA. This blocks the mRNA from being translated into the PCSK9 protein, and essentially LDL-C is able to enter the liver cells. Therefore, Inclisiran used siRNA technology to reduce the amount of cholesterol found within the blood.
Although this drug has shown amazing results through the various trials and studies conducted, there have been a few limitations that can be associated with it. The 3 limitations that are going to be discussed in this presentation include the cost of the medication, its method of targeting mainly liver enzymes, and due to being very new. Now, the main concern many researchers and doctors have concluded is the price at which the medication is being sold at. Although the results from studies and trials show that it is effective and can help treat many patients with cardiovascular conditions, not everyone is able to afford the medication. The average cost for the medication is around $3,250 USDs per injection, costing around $6,500 USDs per year, as the medication is normally meant to be taken twice a year. The price itself may be too expensive for patients, causing them to discontinue using it, and may also cause an increased burden financially to healthcare systems. Another limitation the drug has can be linked to its restriction to the liver. To expand, it reduces LDL-C levels by focusing on inhibiting the production of the enzyme specifically in the liver, meaning it targets the hepatic synthesis of PCSK9. Although this has been proven to be effective, some can argue that other immunotherapy methods such as monoclonal antibodies may offer a more complete inactivation of the enzyme, as they target and bind to all circulating PCSK9 molecules, including those generated by other organs as well. Lastly, another concern some individuals have is due to this medication being the first SiRNA therapeutic compound. Despite the various studies and trials that have been conducted, patients may still remain skeptical of the medication due to being fairly new. This may cause some patients to be concerned with its long-term safety and effects, making them hesitant to begin taking it.